Sound Alchemy by Oshun. Get in here, y'all. I actually had this download in the middle of me trying to decide what it was I was going to cook for dinner. So, get your little butt up in here and come be nosy, just like I am for you all. Know that any and all content I do produce for you guys is never intended to hurt, harm, or target anyone, but provide you with the necessary information. And of course, all of my credentials, you can find that information in the description box below. As you come in, make sure you're doing yourself a favor and your girl and her channel and double tapping them screens, hitting them notification bells, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And remember to keep it OG, keep it in control, keep it P. Okay, and if you don't know, again, on this channel, the channel is dedicated to all of the old wise gods. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Before I clear this energy, let me just get through the title, boo. They've been secretly sending and sharing pictures of you and your children's life, for those who have children, with your estranged family members. And I will repeat that. Someone here has been sending snippets, pictures, messages, texts, whatever it is, going over there, sharing pictures of you and your children in your life with your estranged family members. And these are the individuals, you separated from to keep your mental peace, or B, they relocated and you just had to disconnect with these individuals. But somebody has been keeping these individuals updated on your life, your lifestyle, what it is that you and your children are doing by sharing photos with these individuals. So more than likely, whoever this person is, yeah, we can say this is a person that is in your energy, someone that stays around you or comes around you enough to take pictures, to be able to share those images with your estranged family members. Somebody here cut somebody off and there's distance in between it, but somebody here is still keeping them kind of close at a bay distance with sending information or sharing information with them about your life and what it is that you have going on in your life. Because I am looking at the Six of Swords energy. So somebody has relocated and somebody is on a spiritual journey, whatever it is here. The Six of Swords is also indicating some sort of travel and a journey. So this is the person that's traveling and journeying towards whoever you are. This is the person that's taking trips with you, going out, hanging out, having fun with you. But when they come back, they're taking a journey and they're traveling most certainly to that family that has relocated from you, or B, vice versa, you relocated from wherever they are. But point blank period, they're taking trips to this individual, sending texts, sending messages, and also appearing in person and sharing photos and videos of you and your life and your children and what it looks like where you may be now, because the relocation is that Six of Swords energy. So where you live at now, these people are also sending pictures and sharing your new location vibes with your estranged family members. So I am going to clear the energy, and you already know your girl is about to dive deeper and to this message. Again, double tap the screen if you don't see the thumb up like button. Hit the notification bell so you'll always be in the loop. Comment, subscribe, share the message, because if it doesn't resonate with you, it most certainly can resonate with the next person. With that being said, let's clear the energy. Take from this energy myself, the collective, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye, and my throat chakra. Anything that is not of divine love, I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror, magic, projections onto Ida Collective or this reading. I ask that you return this energy back to the universe, returning it back to its rightful sender with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, ashe, out. Now, divine feminine, because yes, girl, I am looking at the divine feminine energy who's stepping into a leadership role, or you have always been the leader in this energy. And I heard backbone, so you could have always been the backbone of your family here, the go-to girl or guy. But I am looking at the divine feminine energy here, someone that has a strong intuition here. You possibly empathize with this person or your family members. You could be sharing this with this person, and that may be something interesting that they're also sharing with this individual. Is like, man, this person empathizes with y'all. They feel kind of bad. They understand why you did XYZ. Maybe you empathize with them. You can kind of understand intuitively why they are sharing the pictures here or sharing your private moments with you in your children, or just you specifically in what it is that you're doing when you take trips, when you're journeying, going places in that Six of Swords energy with your family. Heavy on the healing energy or the healing aspect that needs to take place here. Maybe this is very healing for whoever they are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. They're also sharing something here about you being very healing to others. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me pop over here because somebody here has some sort of anxiety and they're confused, and perhaps they're confused about this message that I am laying out here, because there's been a clue. A clue is what I am looking at. So they were leaving clues here, or you picking up on clues here, or just on energy here that this person intuitively have been doing something here, or there is actually clues here that shows that this person has been doing all of the above, or there has been some sort of traveling going on that you do not know about. But somebody here is literally confused about something here. Maybe they set themselves up, because I'm also looking at that trap energy here. So they could have set themselves up here trying to do this for you. I'm gonna do this for your family members here, but keep you at bay or in close range, or whatever this is that they're doing, because the trap energy is here, because there is a message of concern here that is coming out, feeling like making someone feel like they had trapped themselves here with that trap energy. That is the Jezebel and this energy here. So a message of concern has someone here because someone stabbed you in the back here, playing mind games with who you are. Could be a masculine energy that's doing this to you here, but they're playing some sort of mind games with you, or playing and lying here, deceptions here, okay? All the while they're doing the unthinkable, and that's sharing your life here, whether it's just you and your children, or whether it's just you, okay? They lied to whoever you are. Deception here, mind games here. They're playing with you, and now they feel like they trapped themselves here. Could have been trying to utilize some sort of pictures or information that they were sharing with your family members here, this estranged family member, to actually set you up in some sort of trap energy. Take what resonates. But somebody true colors literally got exposed in this situation here. Adjudication is here again. They could have set themselves up in this situation here, with adjudication here being as though a judge here may have to make a decision here, because they could have trapped themselves in this situation by sharing your information, your outings, your children with this family without your permission here. Take what resonates. There is some sort of adjudication situation here that is going on, where somebody is literally concerned about a fine, a fee, some sort of restitution. This could be somebody in zoning and coding, somebody here, a court of clerk here, a judge here, some sort of paperwork, mediator energy, a lawyer, the DA energy could also be involved. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Somebody definitely trapped themselves and whatever this is that they were doing to whoever they are, and whoever you are. The trap energy is also saying that they put themselves in that poverty energy here by doing whatever it is that they are doing to whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on that poverty energy and adjudication coming out again here. Somebody set themselves up for some sort of courtroom appearance here by doing something here that you did not authorize them to do. And that could be share your pictures here. This could be some sort of fine, some sort of fee, or something that they have to pay back, or make some sort of, or something that has to be addressed in court, because again, you did not give your permission for this person to be sharing your children's pictures, your life, whoever you are. This is a person here that has been doing this here for the last 2 years, 2, 4, or 8 years for some of y'all here with that pathway energy here. This is a person here that's been going up and down the road here on that adjudication energy, and this is why they may be getting in trouble here, because if you have not been in contact with your family for 2, 4, or 8 years, for some of y'all here, they literally know what it is that's going on in your life, and they should not. And that's why adjudication is here, because whatever this is that they were doing here is cause for some sort of courtroom appearance here, on account that you did not authorize whatever it is that they were doing. And for some, they could have been trying to stage some sort of courtroom situation when it comes to whoever you are. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Okay, so journey energy is also here. So the journey is talking about some sort of journey here, or a trip here that is taking place. So something specifically about a trip or something that took place here. okay, that is coming up, or it already took place in that Six of Swords energy. Let me look at another deck, y'all. Give me 1 second. So the Six of Swords energy could be indicating here you went on a trip with this person here, you moved away from difficulties here, releasing some sort of baggage here, and this person is keeping this baggage attached to you. Your family could have been the baggage where you had to let go here of whatever it was in an apathic energy and disconnect from this estranged energy for your mental health, for safety reasons, for your own self, just whatever it is mentally, you had to disconnect here, and whatever it is, you're continuously moving on in your life here with the Six of Swords energy and releasing here, you're moving forward to a more peaceful solution here, or just calmer waters, and that's where you intend to be. And this person here keeps sending or keep having this family percolate in your energy by keeping them informed on whatever it is that you're doing in this journey, and you're traveling, and whatever it is in the Six of Swords energy here. This is exploration as well here. Somebody here like Christopher Columbus energy, like discovering something in this energy. A Scorpio could be here as well that has relocated, but somebody failed to keep a journey or something here a secret, or conceal the fact, and it could be what they are doing here with that depth energy. Take what resonates for Swords energy. Somebody has anxiety, they're in fear, they're restless here at your recovery here. If this is what they're seeing in these pictures here, somebody is in fear, Page of Cups energy, or they're in fear of your intuition here. They have anxiety over your intuitive messages with that Page of Cups energy here. They are surprised here. There's also something about gifts. The Page of Cups could indicate here there's some sort of gifts here that this person traveled and received from your family, and could have been giving you gifts that was actually from these individuals, unbeknownst to whoever you are, with the Sun card being enlightenment here. And they're surprised here that you actually know that some sort of gift exchange actually came from your family members with that Four of Swords, Page of Cups energy here. Whatever the surprise was here, it came from these family members. They're in fear that you know, or you picked up on it intuitively in your psychic awakening here, your intuition, or something that you said around them in the Swords energy, action, communication, intellect. You actually could have said it and they were surprised because it's something that you picked up on intuitively. And this is why they're in fear of this actually coming to you, that it was actual facts where you said something here that they actually did, but they said that they did not do it. They denied it. And so enlightenment is here on the Sun card about a gift, about a surprise here to a young child, Page of Cups energy, someone younger. They were looking for a way to give some sort of gifts to your child, your children, or to you, a younger sibling, or somebody in that Page of Cups energy here. But you were able to pick it up here, and this is why someone here is in a Four of Swords energy. They have anxiety. They're literally in some sort of fear. They need to rest type energy over what it is that they were doing here, or they need to put something to rest here, because you continuously pick up on something here, bringing in this universal alignment or some sort of enlightenment about this here. Because see, somebody thought you was going to be happy about it, but when they initially brought you some sort of gift, Page of Cups, Sun card energy that you don't know, unbeknownst to you, that it came from a family member, they thought you were going to be happy. For some of y'all, you already stated it here, because the Cups energy says that they still do have a relationship with your family members in the Six of Swords energy that relocated from you. So this person here could be an ex that's fraternizing with your family members here on that Six of Swords energy. So they're still fraternizing. Five of Swords energy, wanting to win at all costs. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords energy here. Somebody here has been defeated here because your intuition, Page of Cups here, you were able to pick up on, because I saw that Five of Swords energy, defeat, power struggle energy. It's kind of like they don't want to succumb to this energy. They don't want to admit that they've actually been sending your pictures here to this family member energy and that Five of Swords energy. Take what resonates here. Why they don't want to admit to adjudication on the Five of Swords talks about conflicts, disputes, challenges here, and disagreements are prominent in the near future, which could be in a adjudication situation here. Take what resonates here and leave what does not. Okay, so again, you already know I'm never here to force you to accept the message. I can lead you to the water, but I cannot force you to drink it. So only take the part of the message that does resonate, and I do have to put that disclaimer out for those who do not want to use their adult discernment. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you do not have your children, if you even have older children, because this could talk about older children, and you all have separated yourself from your immediate family or whatever it is. Just keep in mind here, to take the timeline that resonates with you. But the Five of Swords on adjudication and all of this energy here, and the love bombing, the trap energy, it kind of is like they set themselves up for Five of Swords energy, a defeat. This is literally a fight on their hand here, because they snuck and they wanted to win at all costs, or they were just being sneaky, because the Five of Swords talks about someone here being very sneaky here and sharing this. But whatever the sneaking that they were doing, you were able to perceive it, pick it up. In the Page of Cups being your psychic awakening here, or your intuition was able to pick up that this person here was somehow still conversating here, action, communication, intellect energy here, communicating with your family. Swords energy could also indicate here with the psychic energy that they thought they were smart. Okay, they thought that they were smart, that they could hide it from you, that they were actually doing this here with your family here all the while, and kind of fear or anxiety that if it did come out, it would lead to some sort of dispute, conflict, some sort of challenges here in the near future here. And that's the part that they struggle with here in the Four of Swords energy here, where they just need to all together put something to rest in the Six of Swords energy. Because if you're choosing the Six of Swords energy, leave behind baggage here, there should be no reason for someone to still be in your life fraternizing with the individuals here that you A, chose to depart ways with, or B, they chose to leave your life and be in whatever energy that they are in. So they should not still be fraternizing with these individuals here, but somebody's still fraternizing with them, and enlightenment is coming in, or enlightenment came out, which is why somebody is in this message of concern energy. They're concerned about a message here, some sort of message that they got, a message that is revealing what it is that they have been doing. And it could be literally this message here with my intuition here and my psychic abilities as to see it as the prophet energy, or in fact someone's intuition is telling them that it is coming in on the distant horizon with that Six of Swords and the Five of Swords energy. And this may be a fight, or it may come to a fight energy here, if you knew, and not necessarily with that person, a fight altogether with that person in the courts, and actually with your family members here for having things that they should not be having here of you, or you and your children here. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Five of Cups energy, somebody is crying over some sort of spoiled milk here, because they were sneaking. And now they regret doing something here. Because see, they were sneaking on that Five of Swords energy, right? Knowing that you're on a Six of Swords energy. And now they're in regret for doing what it is, crying over spoiled milk. But the glass was already full and it spilled over. Because somebody's intuition, Page of Cups, was picking up on what somebody was doing here, was secretly sending your pictures or sharing your pictures, whether it's in person, Six of Swords energy, in journey with your family members. There's something about this train that's going to be significant, or actually a move. Six of Swords in a journey here. As you can see, there's bags here in each card. So whatever it is, it has to do with your move, a transition that you took. So you could have moved to get away from conflict, chaos here, to get away from a Five of Swords energy. But it's like, the reason why it seems like it's still following you is because of this specific person here is keeping your family members in the loop of what it is that you are doing in your life, whether you move to a new location, where your new location is, whether you bought food for your child, what it is you went on Great Wolf Lodge, went on vacation, things like that. You buy the water. Six of Swords energy says that a vacation by some sort of water. And the Four of Swords, you went to recuperate. That person took your family right along with them. If A, they was not actually at the location themselves, or B, that they actually shared those pictures. And that's an intimate moment that you spent with yourself or your child, because this is rest and recuperation energy, R&R. But the Six of Swords says that you went on a vacation here to get your little R energy in, and somebody here was sharing that whole vacation with your family. This is not about no money. Look, I'm gonna set you to the side. I'm not to entertain this energy, and I love each and every one of y'all. Every message that I do put out does not have to do with a bag of money. Until I get to that part of that message and state that it's about money, look, you can miss me with that. And you might not like my approach, but I don't like when people try to come in and change the narrative of my message. I am delivering the message. If I said it was about money, it's about money. We literally are talking about images here being shared with your family, okay? So period, point blank, I'll unblock you after the message. If you do not like it, you don't have to come back, but I'll unblock you after my message. You're not going to come in and change the narrative, because something just that small could plant a seed and change the whole direction of the message. And you will not come in here and change the direction of my message. I am not here for clout chasers, so I don't need people to chase me. Either you accept the message or you don't. Don't get up in here talking about where's my money, where's my money. We're not talking about money. If we make it to that point, then we'll talk about that. And if you cannot accept that, then you're just not a real one. Okay? So Three of Pentacles energy does talk here that was going on here. Hands on deck, all hands on deck was needed here, doing some sort of relocation, travel, a journey, or some sort of trip that was taken. So more than likely on a Three of Pentacles here, you were also picking up on this where they all were involved in some sort of trip here that you took, or there was something here going on where there was a group collaboration here on some sort of trip. Four of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Swords energy, where they wanted to win at all costs, and Three of Pentacles here, that they needed a lot of hands on deck for some sort of trip or journey or vacation that took place for somebody. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The Death energy here does talk about someone failing because someone's intuition was able to pick up on something here. Okay, so they failed doing something here. There's some sort of ending or something coming to an end because of your intuition. Heavy on the Scorpio energy, they definitely have to let go of some sort of attachment here because of someone able to perceive something here. Someone could be severely ill in this situation as well that you're picking up on as well. Knight of Swords energy, somebody was being very impulsive. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Let me proceed with the message. Okay. All right, Ten of Swords here. So definitely a painful ending. Somebody betrayed somebody here. Ten of Swords is a betrayal. Nail in the coffin energy here. Somebody here committed some sort of fraud as well. Ten of Pentacles here. Heavy with your family here. Okay, they betrayed you with your family here. They were paid by your family. The Lover's energy here is some sort of dilemma, crossroads energy over what it is that they chose to do. Just because the Lover's energy here doesn't mean that they chose a lover. It's actually what it is that they chose to do in this energy, and that means fraternize with your family members in that Lover's energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Ten of Swords wanted to flip out again here. So a painful ending is coming. This is ruin energy. Somebody ruined themselves here, or they feel ruined over that Page of Cups energy here, which is your intuition here. They're surprised that you know all about this here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't on that Ten of Swords energy. Somebody blew something out the water with their intuition. Okay, because this is obliterated energy, right? So whoever's intuition here, whoever you are with a young intuition, whoever this is about a younger person, whatever it is that you were picking up on, this is somebody feels obliterated. Somebody blew something out the water with their intuition, or an intuitive message here about this specific message here. You blew it out the water. Okay, somebody did, I did, somebody did. Literally blew it out the water. All right, so Ten of Swords here. Let me see what else is going on. Let me grab another deck here. Seven of Swords energy here. Yes, okay, so heavy on the manipulation here, attack and strategy that was being used here to steal from whoever you are, and it's to steal your images here. Okay, attack and strategy was being used here. Heavy on the surveillance energy here. Seven of Swords is Seven of Swords is surveillance energy, but a hidden agenda. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And again, somebody is confused here. Somebody is confused. Somebody is in fear. Okay, vulnerable energy. They were vulnerable here, and now they have anxiety here over somebody's freedom here because they have to move on. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They got to move on for some sort of situation here. Heavy on somebody's intuition on the bottom of the deck. Again, someone's intuition here giving some sort of clarity here instinct, pattern, signal, energy here. Somebody intuition here is giving up something, and somebody feels drained over that intuition here with the parasite being drained energy here. Somebody feels drained here because somebody's intuition is picking up on everything that this person is doing here. Ticker energy is here. Time is running out here. Act with urgency or urgency energy here. It's an emergency energy here in that ticker energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. So stillness, silence here. Somebody is literally stuck on quiet energy here with the silence energy here being the stillness energy here. Somebody is silent here. Presence here because someone is aware of what is going on here in that ticking energy here. Somebody is acting with urgency, kind of like SOS energy here, because this message is coming out, or it's actually coming out what it is that they were doing to whoever you are. And the fact here, the total labor energy is, the truth is, Ace of Swords is what I'm getting here, or any of the Swords energy is the total and labor energy here. Somebody was breadcrumbing you here, did not want to help, but they want to actually be involved in your life. Heavy on breadcrumb energy here, and no closure being given here. Left you hanging, no closure, no contact, and left on red here, and wanted to breadcrumb you, but yet they still wanted to be involved with your family or your life here and what it is that you are doing here. It doesn't even work that way, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here, okay? Somebody heavily viewing somebody here. I saw the view energy as well. Take what resonates here. Somebody has to unplug, disconnect from something here. Somebody is trying to disconnect from something here, a system here. Engine energy here is efficiency here and production here. Someone trapped themselves here in something that they engineered or inventory or invented here, because I hear invented as well. Somebody invented some sort of ritual or something that they do on like a day-to-day basis here, and now they have to, oh look, there you go, ritual at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even know it. So something here that they were doing here consistently, and your energy here, repetition here, something that they kept on doing here until they got something right, or till they mastered, at least they thought they mastered something here. But that urgency energy and time here, time is ticking here. There's something coming to an end. Both of these are ending cards here. Death is an ending here. Ten of Swords is also a painful ending. Endings, transition energy here. Someone is separating. Someone could be dying here. Something like that is also going on in the energy here. But also here, somebody has to accept what it is that they did in the Ten of Swords energy. Again, trapping themselves in this situation here because they knew that they were in the wrong, and they knew that they were betraying whoever you are for this family energy, or to share whatever it is. There is a new beginning that is coming in. Perhaps these family members wanted to get a new beginning, but it has been so long, 2 to 4 to 8 years for some of y'all in this energy, that they have been gone from whoever you are. So it's kind of hard to get back in that energy and revitalizing a family or a situation when you have been gone for so long. Take what resonates here, and now someone is getting enlightenment here that they betrayed you, or that you know about the betrayal energy with that Sun and the Ten of Swords. Somebody has enlightenment that you know about what it is that they've been doing, or it's coming out, because the Sun is simply universal alignment, things that are supposed to come into alignment. Sun is also illumination. So the sun is shining, the sun peeked out of some sort of clouds here, illuminated a situation or illuminated something that you needed to see. If you're a nature person like me, I step outside and I get messages from the universe energy, the sun coming out and peeking out of the clouds. I knew that a significant message was going to come through today. I also saw a doe today, y'all. A deer run right in the yard. It was actually a doe, and doe represents it's a representation of a divine feminine energy. And I also saw a Chinese mantis here, a brown European or Chinese mantis, which is a spiritual guardian. All of that, and I thought it was just a bunch of beautiful signs. The birds this morning were also messengers. I saw a cardinal, which is a male ancestor, or more than one that's just sending some sort of love, but heavy on the protection that is around whoever you are, especially for a divine feminine. The praying mantis energy, the specific one is a grounded energy. There is a need to stay grounded in your energy, continuously pray for whoever you are, but it is significant for a prophet or a seer, and that's something that I learned about the brown European or Chinese praying mantis. It's a message for a prophet or a seer energy. So I thought that was awesome for me to see that today. So take what resonates here. But whatever it is, they've been doing something here for a very long time here, and they trapped themselves with this same ritual here, this system that they was using. Ritual and system energy here, yeah. Putting on this fake persona here. Mass energy is a persona here, an identity, strategic, strategy energy that was being used here, and adoption energy is adopting to a situation here. But again, that all got exposed in the true colors energy. Someone true colors got exposed here because you had boundaries up. Okay, and then look, boundaries and exposure energy, truth and clarity is being given here, honesty, visibility here, and revelation here. So the truth is coming out about whatever this is that somebody was doing here. Whatever they did, the lead energy says that it was a risk here, and what it was that they was doing. Wearing this mask here, the mask got ripped clean, F-U-C-K, off of their face here. Echo energy here is stating that consequences are echoing in their mind here. What they did is literally echoing in their mind because of the consequences. This could be them reflecting here, some sort of feedback that they're getting on this. The return energy is here. This is Saturn's return and that echo energy. Heavy on a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is what I'm picking up here. All right, so hello, so what, and that's what I do see in the cards here, and it says no problem. But whatever it is here, multiple people here connected to a network here that literally got exposed. Alignment energy here is coming out, so they're actually connected to a network as well. Shed energy is a release here, something being released here on a network here, revealing that they have to let go here of what it is that they've been doing with this family. Heavy on that misalignment or alignment energy here. A bait energy is here. So something about this bait, manipulation, a trap, and desire here. Heavy on the temptation being the devil energy here. Someone being in their shadow self here, or obsessed here, or self-punishment is what I'm getting in that devil energy off the bait card. This could be simply somebody is beating themselves up for actually doing what it is that they did. That's self-punishment energy here, knowing that there is consequences and repercussions for what it is that one has done to whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? All right, a lot of people are entering my chat that normally is not here. Welcome to all of y'all. If you're gonna come in, please say hello to your girl and welcome to my chat, okay? I am fishy of a lot of people that do enter the chat as I have been in here, because a lot of them come in here as readers and things of that nature. I am not too fond of a lot of readers being in my energy. Why? Because you're a reader yourself. And just half of my chat is readers. Half of my subs are readers, and I do find that very suspect for a lot of readers to be readers, and you're in my chat. This is to be for people that are not readers, but every reader needs one good reader. But I do find that very fishy for a lot of readers to be in my energy. That is very fishy for you to be a reader like me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't here. Somebody definitely has to unplug here. Heavy on that static energy, heavy on your mind here. Racing here with the unplug energy is a disconnection, reset here. Silence, trying to silence their mind, whoever these individuals are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Let's see what else is going on. So again, their true colors is being exposed, y'all. I have a lot of messages that I do want to drop for y'all today, so I'm gonna kind of try to wrap this up for y'all and get into the other ones. As I release one, I will open up more, because I do have like, I think 5 more I need to open up, or like 3. Take what resonates, y'all, leave what doesn't. What about this journey? What about the journey? So seed energy here. So growth beginning here and some sort of investment here. They were invested in something here. Okay. Whatever that seed energy is, bottom of the deck here, megaphone here. So some sort of expression here, some sort of microphone or something involved here, because it has to do with somebody's voice impacting something. Amplification. It could be like some sort of microphone around whoever you are, with that megaphone being the bottom of the deck here, and whoever this is that's traveling around you. There could be, with the journey energy, some sort of microphone or some sort of hearing device on them, so that your family could hear what it is that you may be communicating. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. All right. So So let's see what else is coming up here. So a side door energy here. So something about a side door is going to be very significant opportunity here, or someone wanting to escape something here, or they're looking for an escape. Okay. Looking to escape, or there's something here definitely about a side door, maybe attached to a house, is going to be very significant here. There's something about the distance of viewpoint. So somebody could be watching or looking through, or somebody that looked through some sort of side door is going to be very significant to someone. Okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, anything else? It is too late for somebody here. So I do see it is too late because alignment, sun card energy, enlightenment, and somebody is losing sleep here because somebody wished for this, right? With the sun here, that was a sure sign. It was somebody's confirmation. When you saw the sun shining through something here on this losing sleep here, sure enough, that was your confirmation here because it was illuminating that this person here is losing some sort of sleep and that some sort of wish is coming in for whoever you are. They worried and replaying events about what it is that they did to whoever you are by this exchange here with this family here, still fraternizing with this family energy. Take what resonates, what doesn't, because of your spiritual gifts here. You're losing sleep over this here. Okay, spiritual chaos here, some sort of downward spiral. Somebody's life is literally spiraling out of control over what it is that they're doing, because this is shocking on that sign card energy. So whatever it is shocking here that you do know here that this family and these individuals were GPSing you or following you, or enlightenment came out here that literally when I said like your family can hear you over here, it's kind of like they are following you. They are with you on this enlightenment energy. Shocking news came out that you know that your family are kind of like following you, maybe online, but literally following your whereabouts and the things that you do. And that may be through this person here. It is kind of like a diversion type energy. And I say diversion because this person here may be still acting like they are cool with you, but in the same token, they are still cool with your family type energy, where they should not. Three of Swords coming out, and the Three of Pentacles could be somebody you literally broke up with, because that is a separation energy. And whatever it is, there is not a separation, but a separation. Okay, with the Three of Swords on the Sun, it's a separation, but they're the plant, they're the seed. Whoever they are, to keep your family in the loop of what it is that you got going on. Now, somebody is getting readings here, and they're shocked over this enlightenment that's being given in a reading. It says getting reading here. So enlightenment here, that they've been following and sharing this information with your family. GPS could literally just be that they've been following your Six of Swords, your journey, your trips, the things that you do, and sharing it with your family. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're GPSing you, but it's sharing your location and the things that you're doing. And it could be that they shared your location with your family when you did move. Somebody's definitely concerned here, a message of concern here about a reading here, or getting a reading here. Somebody that has something that has them clutching their pearls, and that message of concern here in a reading here. Somebody is definitely learning here that you have moved on, letting go here, and you're loving you here. You've freed yourself from these individuals here, and somebody literally has to say goodbye to this trap, or say goodbye to what it is that they were doing, y'all. I am going to wrap this up, and I do love y'all so much, and I will see y'all on the next message here. Karmic ties here, they trap themselves here, doing whatever this is that they did here. Give me one on that trap energy. Let me see. A trap and ritual. They were living in some sort of fantasy world, whatever it is. Somebody you have a love-hate relationship with, on and off again, connection here, karmic ties here. They trap themselves here from living in some sort of illusion here, being still connected to your family. Phony, trickster, illusion, fairy tale energy here, trapping themselves here. And whatever it is that they did here, love-hate situation here. Okay? Some people love to love you, and some people love to hate you. The pressure is on here. Heavy on pressure on somebody here. They're under pressure, anxiety here, because time is running out here. They need to make a decision, or it's over some sort of decisions here, which put them in that trap energy here. Something about this blocking energy here, blocking your calls here. So something about spam calls and texts here. Somebody really wanted something to go their way. And they trapped themselves in this system that they were doing here on this ritual energy, this repetition energy, something that they kept doing consistently here. They literally trapped themselves in that energy. And I'm hearing like, oh my God, somebody feels like kind of bad for what they did. But I love y'all so much. Stay centered, stay grounded. I'll be back with another message, y'all. I was going to put dinner on, but my daughter didn't actually want the other meal that I was cooking. So this one is going to take me under an hour to cook. So we'll do that a little bit later. In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to knock these messages down for y'all, but I do love y'all so much. Continue to put in your mind what you want to project into your reality. Share the message. If it doesn't resonate with you, it most certainly can resonate with the next person here. With that being said, always be that motivation you know you deserve, and everything else, like your girl Sierra, will fall into place here. Heavy on that world energy here. A cycle is completing here. Tower energy, because something was being exposed. So I saw the tower in the world card. A cycle is ending here. Something here is coming to an end. Some sort of traveling that somebody did or was doing here is coming to some sort of end because something got exposed here. Heavy on the befalling of some sort of friendships here or separation here, or the crew about to separate in the Three of Pentacles energy here. They're about to separate here because of this revelation here. Something that got revealed in that exposure energy here about what it was that they were doing or the traveling that they actually were doing. The world card is traveling. So, I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. Something will end successfully for whoever you are because of something being spoken and being revealed here. Okay? Somebody may say that it was an accident, with the tower being an accident, a real invasion, something about your home here, something about that fishy going on here, something about a high rise here as well, whether it's a 2-story building or more than one level, or a home with more than one floor. It's going to be very significant here. Exposure is coming through the walls, through the floors, through the vents, or something like that, somewhere where you may be at, because something is traveling through a tower. So the world is travel, right? So something here that is exposing something is traveling through, say for instance, if this is a home, something is traveling through the walls, the ventilation system, where someone here on the lower or top level is hearing something that you are revealing, and this was unforeseen, and they're shocked here that you are revealing some sort of truth about whatever this Three of Pentacles is that they are doing, which is taking me into that reading where I just opened up and I said that someone is keeping you close. Let me see. It says keeping you within arm's reach without you knowing they're a part of the same group. So I feel like this is that reading as well. So I may jump into that one, or your ex here, because the download I got last night here was an ex that went to a meeting last night. Even though I got tired, y'all, I couldn't do the message. I got tired last night, but it's one of those readings. I feel like it's both connected to this reading as well, but what's more connected to this reading would be keeping you within arm's reach without you knowing they're a part of the same group. So I love y'all so much. Stay centered and stay grounded. Continue to put in those minds what you want to project into your reality. Know it's always justice over here. I'm up and out of here, y'all. Love and light, and love you guys. Outie. Oh, that was weird. Outie. All right, y'all.